Oprah does it.
Oprah has special Skype.
Right. Oprah has...
You pay the $30 for the...
Yeah, that's right. Harpo can afford the $30.
Oprah has Nate Burka's Skype. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. You guys aren't real good and centered. You need to kind of move your
needs to go.
touch your camera. Just
No, Basil should stay.
Oh, Basil's fine. That's not the problem.
You're mostly... I think you're centered. That's creepy. I don't like that. Alright.
What if we started making out?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
I like to sit closer. Hi, guys.
Okay, so what are your names?
Well,
Hello.
what's the matter? I should just say your names and how long you've been here with, so that we don't have to ask the what's your name and then how long have you been here, just so that it all goes together.
Makes sense.
Whenever you're ready, Kelly.
Oh, I didn't know.
These are going to be great blooper reels, by the way.
Oh, those don't exist.
Yes, they do.
Just be still.
My name is Kelly Sampson.
Say it with a little more enthusiasm. This is like an Al Qaeda video. I'm expecting you're going to hold up today's newspaper or something.
It was a little timid.
My name is Kelly Sampson. Please do whatever they say.
Oh, this transfer. Okay,
Pretend you're on Oprah.
I'm gonna need a free card at the end.
Oh,
Sorry, that's the wrong way. I don't.
Say, hello, my name is Kelly Sampson.
Hello, my name is Kelly Sampson.
We're never going to get through this.
Don't put that in the bloopers.
no, that's going to have to definitely be cut out.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kelly Sampson.
And I'm Tyler Sampson, and we have been members at St. Peter's since about 2007.
Okay. And what were some of the ministries you were both involved in here?
Many. We had many opportunities to serve at St. Peter's. My favorites were Flowergale and vestry, Sunday school, and the outreach opportunities.
I served a stint on the Music and Liturgy Committee, and also served with the altar parties, and helped coordinate St. Peter's first Lenten concert series. And we helped at various times with the ministries at Northside Housing and Supportive Services.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, and stewardship. Shit, I just.
Oh, very good.
You might want to.
Fuck, shit, cut the sucker down.
There's going to be a lot of close editing required.
Can we answer that question again? I'm so sorry.
Amuse yourselves for just a minute. I don't think you'll have any trouble.
I'm sorry, Levi. I'm sorry. We'll do it better. I know it's late and you probably all need to sleep. I'm sorry. We'll do it better.
I have to get a...
Why are you clapping?
Now they're clapping.
I'm sorry, Levi.
He doesn't care. He's kind of focused in on the computer for a second.
I don't understand why your sound is not coming through my television.
Okay, can I write these down? Can you tell me what these questions are?
You have it in an email.
You know what we got at Trader Joe's today? Or yesterday?
Yes, you do. He sent you an email. A long time ago when you
That's eons ago, then I don't know this email.
it's in your phone.
I need a ride. What? Okay, then I need a different paper. Oh, you are.
What did you get at Trader Joe's?
I don't know. That was his question. He left.
It's a cinnamon broom.
Oh, a cinnamon broom.
Huh?
So,
Is it what? What does it do?
Bergman with the cinnamon.
Yeah, it just smells like cinnamon.
It makes my house smell like cinnamon. It's real intense.
Is it made of cinnamon?
No, it's made of pine, but for
Dipped in cinnamon oil.
dipped in cinnamon oil.
Huh.
Well, why you're not going through the television in sound is anybody's guess. But you are not. You're definitely not.
So the sound is supposed to be going from the television to the camera?
Yeah. But I don't know why it's not. No, it's supposed to be just be going in. It's going. You're on my computer, and I've got my HD cable, and the picture's going to my television, but the sound is not going to my television.
Don't you need?
One of those sound cables?
Yeah.
No, not usually. Usually everything goes through my HD cable. So like I watch my debates on there, etc., etc.
What was the other question? I want to see.
She's making bullet points.
Of course I'm making bullet points. What did you expect? You wouldn't give me a piece of paper. I'm writing on an envelope. God almighty.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There you go. Now talk. Oh, you're not going to say a word.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, the Giants won.
Is that good?
That is wonderful.
Sounded
We
like you said the
kicked
vagina one.
Detroit's ass.
By the way, I'm still recording. So this will be very helpful someday for the standing committee.
What?
You're going to have to do us a lot of favors to
Just
not
saying.
have this come out.
I suspect you'll burn this when we're done.
Well, YouTube lives forever.
Yeah, the next big thing is going to be the stewardship bloopers reel.
Well, we had a bloopers reel last year, but I've deleted most of the raw footage for this year just because it wasn't as good this year. Are you ready?
No. I don't know how to answer your question about the 2 years or what ministry should they do now that they're not doing now. Because part of me just wants to get snarky and say, y'all just effing do the ministries you have in the church.
Well, then say that, but don't say it snarkily.
I don't have any other way. You don't need more ministry. You need more people doing ministry. Is that less snarky?
No.
No, I don't mean to say it like that.
Yeah. Y'all don't need no more ministry shit.
Wire.
Well, listening to all the other videos and being like, you all could have really nice ideas, now make it happen. We don't need more ideas, we need more people acting.
Preach it, sister.
Glory. Alright, ready?
So, I still don't have an answer to that question, because I don't know how to say stuff nice.
Well, just say that your dream or whatever is that a bit soon, within the year, St. Peter's will have 100 people in church and having more people engaged in ministry.
I don't care how many people are sitting in your pews.
Don't say that.
Yeah. What if we only had 5 people sitting in the pews? You wouldn't care about that?
I care about living into the baptismal ministry and being a community of faith. There's no numbers prescribed to that.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, we can't. Let's just do our thing, and you guys can argue ad nauseum on your own time together. You can call Kelly and argue for hours. So you will begin again with your name, rank, and serial number.
Sorry, Tyler, has the giggles. You're really never gonna ask us to do this again, are you? My name is Kelly Sampson. This is Tyler Sampson.
Can we start again?
We have been attending since
We're gonna
2007.
We're gonna start again.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kelly Sampson. This is Tyler Sampson. We have been attending since 2007. Had the great honor of being married at St. Peter's in 2008 and also became members in 2008.
And what are you doing now in Berkeley, California?
I am pursuing a master's degree in liturgical studies at the Graduate Theological Union. So I spend a lot of time thinking about liturgical development and history of the church and liturgical theology. So what does it mean when we do the things we do? And Kelly graciously came along and is...
I teach first grade in Oakland.
Future Raiders.
What?
Don't they have the Raiders out there?
The
Yeah.
Raiders and then the 49ers.
Okay. I don't know anything about football. We'll edit that out.
I heard the Jews or the Raiders. That
No,
was very confused.
Future Raiders is what I said.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
So, what are some of the things you were involved in at St. Peter's when you were here?
We were involved in a number of different things. I got to be on vestry, which I really actually loved and would recommend to anybody. I also got to spend a lot of time on the stewardship ministry team, and I'm excited that their work continues. And then getting my favorites then were Flower Guild and Sunday School, and we also spent time helping with the different outreach ministries.
I served for a while as the chairperson of the Liturgy and Music Committee at St. Peter's. I also served as a liturgical minister in the altar parties and helped St. Peter's organize its first Lenten recital series. We also helped out with Northside Housing and Supportive Services, and that's about that.
Okay. What is St. Peter's doing now that you think it should do more of or do better? Or what is St. Peter's not doing now that you think it should look into doing?
I've been peeking ahead and seeing some of the videos that people have made as they've been coming out, and I think it's great to see a lot of energy in the parish, especially behind the church getting more involved in the neighborhood and being a bigger presence within the Lakeview community. I think that's something that St. Peter's has done moderately well and has probably a lot of room to improve on, to be a major faith presence within the community, to respond to the needs of the people in Lakeview.
Okay. Do you want to answer, Kelly, or do you want me to move along?
I think this question reminds me of talking with Deacon Nancy before we committed to starting getting work with the Northside Housing and Supportive Services, of wanting to build in a global mindset coupled with local action. So I think a larger commitment to the ministries of the bigger church, the greater church, and continuing to support the bishop's initiatives with, Nets for Life and those sort of ministries, along with local work, would be something St. Peter's can continue to build on.
Okay. Oh shit. What are the questions that you answered?
75 years.
If I could add to what Kelly just said, I think if St. Peter's could be really the local presence of the greater church, in whatever way that works out best for St. Peter's. So thinking both of St. Peter's as a particular locus of universal action and a way of helping the ministries of the world and the church at large.
75 years. That's the next question.
No, there was another one that you answered the very first time. It's about what do you do at church? What would you like to
2 years. You asked us about what we would think it would look like.
Oh no. How can St. Peter's be more intentionally hospitable to people when they come through the doors to make them feel safe, welcome, and loved?
Yes.
From my experience at St. Peter's, I think the parish has done generally a good job at being hospitable and open to people. It's one of those things that I really love about an urban parish, is that you never know who's going to walk in through the doors at any given point during the Mass on Sunday morning. And I think for the most part, St. Peter's has been a fairly open and welcoming place to people who come through those great red doors. In our travels to churches around our new area here in California, we've noticed that churches that make a big deal out of people visiting and coming for the first time tend to be a little more off-putting than churches that don't, or that are maybe more subtle about it, would be a better way. So that there's a fine balance in recognizing the needs of people who walk through the doors of your church. But I would say, all in all, that if St. Peter's continued to do what it does and to be itself, that the people are naturally pretty welcoming people at St. Peter's.
Is that pretty welcoming or pretty, welcoming?
I'll let you interpret it as you will.
I also think, though, especially in reflecting on visiting churches, that it's important that you don't act in a way that you have all the answers and it's this secret club that you have to figure out the password to join. And so being authentic in showing that, even if you're not sure what to do or you're having a bad day, that you're allowed to be in this community and worship with people, even if you're unsure or are searching for what a faith community looks like.
Okay. Imagine that it is 75 years from now. We've already established I will be dead. You, Jacob, and Tyler will be traveling the world together. What do you imagine that people in that day at St. Peter's will say about what we did with our time? Or what would you hope they would say?
I hope that they would look back at this time period and see it as a time in the history of the parish that it mattered, that decisions were made that were forward thinking in order to allow the continued ministry of the parish. I am excited about the Perpetual Memorial Fund and what that means for the parish and how it allows people like us who have been blessed by St. Peter's to continue to give for years to come to St. Peter's, even if we are not present physically in the community. And I hope that when people look back on this time at St. Peter's, that they have, I guess, fond memories of the church doing good in the world.
Yeah, I'd like for this period to be recognized 75 years from now as a part of the great legacy of St. Peter's. That we contributed to the continued ministry of the church, for it actively contributed to the ministry of the church, and enabled the church to continue on in its ministry for those 75 years. And I think St. Peter's is in a good position to do that. We've had 125 good years. I think there's 75, possibly. Well, sure, why not? There's another 125 years more of
course there is.
Great ministry to come to St. Peter's.
The clock is ticking. St. Peter's has 12 good years left. Let's make them fun. And then I said final thoughts or words of wisdom. And then this is where you cried. You get a little misty.
I did not cry. I thought of crying. Tyler thought of crying. Final thoughts is we love you, we miss you, and we're excited to continue to see St. Peter's being the salt of the earth in Chicago, and continue to pray for you all in your ministries.
Yeah, St. Peter's has been important and formative for both of us. I think it's safe to say in our faith journey, and you're a community that really means a lot to us, and we continue to pray for you, and we also covet your prayers as we continue on in our ongoing journey. And we look forward to seeing you in Advent.
All right. So that, as Sean Connery said in